Well, well, well. Monday morning. And yes, Monday morning. It's not quite the morning, but we're going to say it is. For the next 2 hours, the evening has become the morning. Only on and Yes's stream. Now that it's morning, the spookiest time of day, let me tell you something. Sorry, my telephone. Ring ring. Oh, we're bringing back all of the jokes / references, self-references. I don't even know what to call them. The ring ring. Hello, and yes. It's the president. Get good at games. There's the time the president called us on our phone. We have a lawnmower here. The dog that I made, the origami dog. And, of course, what I'm building up to, which is saying, if you encounter a Souls-like in the wild, don't be afraid. You have to go up to the Souls-like, and you have to shake its hand. That way, the Souls-like will think that you're also a Souls-like, and won't kill you. Yeah, and Mom Fuel, that's another. No, just go. It's like a recap. This is a recap episode. If you missed a bunch of the rest of stream and other stuff surrounding it, this is the recap episode where I just tell all the jokes again. You get a little caught up, and then we move together into the future. Mom Fuel today, it's pomegranate juice. Delicious. I wish I could project the taste. It's sweet, fruity. It's got a little bit of a chunk in it. The aloe chunk's yummy. Anyway, let's move on to the games for the day. Once again, whether it's me or OBS, it's not quite set up properly, but hey ho. Today we have Soulsland, Last Fight. As you can see for yourself, an evil enemy army and 4 different bosses have captured the souls again. So you're the only brave hero, Lord Barbarous, who can destroy the evil army and release the souls. Souls are captured to gravestones. Each level you have to kill the boss to achieve the captured souls hidden at the gravestone. It sounds quite familiar, but I assure you, nothing to do with another game with souls in its title. Let's start at the castle ruins, because that seems like where you would start naturally. Look at us. Yeah, and we can punch. Let's grab 2 iron daggers. How do we equip them? Oh, whoops. Escape is not how you equip them. It's good to know. I didn't even do the whole intro thing, because I was too busy making jokes about inside jokes here. Hello, I'm and yes. Today will be... Alright, so R is the roll. Space is the jump. Whoa. Is there a lock on? Whoops. How do I want to equip my weapon. Alright, let's duke it out, my friend. Maybe I for inventory? Oh yeah, cool. Put it on. No, cancel. Alright, well. Oh no, I pressed escape again. Okay, sorry. Just getting back into the swing of things. You know how it is, Monday. It's Alright, pick these up without aggroing the guy, and then we go to inventory. Weapons. Equip. And equip. Cool. And now, we press I again. But we have them on our backs, but we're not using them. Any other buttons to equip? Oh, we can crouch with C. Shift, Control, Alt. How do I... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe with like 1, 2, 3? No, I guess not. Enter? Backspace? Interesting. Well, this truly is Soulsland. I have weapons, but I can't put them on. Oh, I can take them out with Q. Whoa, that's much more damage. Now you're playing Soulsland. Soulsland sounds like what they would call like a Dark Souls themed a Dark Souls themed like Disney World. And yeah, I mean, I was talking so much the other day about like, oh, you know, the new character is the guy who played a little like Dark Souls and now can no longer talk about games without like referring back to Dark Souls. And that's probably what's going on here. I don't really see any inspiration. Put me in. I want to fight. Whoa. Two-handed sword. Let's give that a whirl. Careful not to press escape, because that would take me out. It's like Final Fantasy. I think. Isn't that... This is like the big Final Fantasy sword, right? Nice. Alright, what do I do when I level up? Nothing, I guess? Boom. Oh! That's awesome. Get him! Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? Mine was, as you'd probably come to expect, pretty uneventful. What are all these? The carcasses of enemies? Not enough stamina. Fair enough. I have to, like, not move to get... No, it just took a second to start coming back. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to play today. And so I was a bit confused, which will help make this story make sense. But I was thinking, like, oh, you know what I could play is the new Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is coming out. Because I didn't play the first Bendy and the Ink Machine, but I was like, people love Bendy and the Ink Machine. Like, you know, I'll play that. You know, then I came to realize it doesn't come out today. It comes out tomorrow. Oops, I missed. Wait, I want to try that again. But then there was a little thing just in the back of my mind. It was like, and yes. Didn't you hear something? What? Alright, I guess I can't. Is there a heal button? E? T. H? No. Well. No, my block was broken. Get out of here. I picked up a potion, didn't I? P, maybe? Oh? No. Ah. You. Yeah, anyway, a little voice in the back of my head was like, and yes, didn't you hear somewhere that, the people that made Bendy and the Ink Machine aren't, like, super cool? I was like, So I did a little digging. Turns out, yeah, they're not super cool. They, like, without warning, like, laid off, like basically their entire, like, team. I don't know, it seemed all really messy, and, like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, sit here and cast judgment. Can I not take this? It's not a weapon, I guess. Because, you know, I've never been in that situation. But, yeah, pretty not cool. But, alas. Where am I going? Anyway, we got a lot of games lined up for today's Monderground. Not least of all is Soulsland. Which I'm starting with, Because I was like, wouldn't it be funny, since last Monderground, I didn't actually do a Monderground, I played Dark Souls instead. Now we're playing Dark Souls again. Running past enemies like we do in Dark Souls. Not really sure where the objective is, just like Dark Souls. Where am I going? I say, as if I were playing Dark Souls. The only difference, I think, is I know how to heal in Dark Souls. Last week was wild for games, to be quite honest. I'm trying to think. So, Monday we did the Dark Souls. And then Tuesday we played Sonic, which I was surprised to not like that much, because it seems like pretty much everyone else is like crazy about it. And I can see why. I think, you know, there's a lot that went into that game, and there's a lot of cool stuff. I just don't think it hit me at the right time. Alright, now what? Give me Iron Sword. Type. Well, let's equip an Iron Sword. And can we do a shield as well? I guess not. I almost pressed escape again. Oh man. Ah! Well, we're dead. Just like in Dark Souls. No, we're alive. You was too weak. Click something to respawn. Not all the way at the beginning, surely. All the way at the beginning. Anyway. This has been Soulsland, last fight. Yeah. It's cool. It's like Dark Souls, kind of. Not really. I don't know, a little. It's not like Dark Souls, it's just like a hack and slash. It's cool though. Yeah. But my thoughts on Sonic, to continue that stream of consciousness before I... Kier says, damn, you faked me out with Dark Souls. Yeah, no, we're playing some games that are kind of like Dark Souls. Tomorrow we'll be back on Drunk Souls for Tipsy Tuesday. But today we're just, you know, we've got some demos downloaded, some indie games that just came out. That was Soulsland, last fight. Kind of looked a little like Dark Souls, but yeah. What are we moving on to next? How about... Sure, let's try this. How are you doing, Kier? Oh right, I forget that with this one you gotta do this. I feel like, so my thoughts on Sonic. I'll finish my thoughts on Sonic, then I'll go on to my thoughts on Dark Souls. Yeah, the new Sonic game had a lot of really cool ideas. I just don't think that it hit me at the right time. It wasn't really what I felt like I wanted to be playing. And let's turn this down a little bit. And yeah. Aside from that, I mean, I'm happy that a lot of people are finding a lot of things they like about it. But yeah, just wasn't for me. Alright, and this game is actually... Sorry, I need to change the category. It's the best part of Monderground, is how I have to change the stream category like every 30 seconds. Alright, here I am. I'm this rocket ship with a Gatling gun, it seems. Oh, and you can't touch walls. My thoughts on Dark Souls are that I think we've hit the point in the randomizer where things are just gonna be getting easier from now on. Whoa. I think after fighting Manus the other day, and beating Manus, I don't think anything is gonna top how difficult that was for when we had to do it. Because Kier, I remember you were in chat the other day saying like, oh yeah, I was like level 100 and something when I beat Manus. And oh, yeah, we managed to get rid of him, I think pre 100, and after oh, I forgot I had to touch the thing. And after having killed the blacksmith who could upgrade our weapons, which I think was the smartest decision that I made during Dark Souls. But I'm hoping that from here on out it's gonna be kind of like a cakewalk because I already put all the work in. But we'll see. I've been wrong before. I really thought that maybe we would reach that threshold after the M.E.A.T centipede demon fight, but that wasn't true either. Oh no. This is tough. This is Tiltfire, by the way. It came out today, I believe, and it's just a little, like, top-down, woo, spaceship adventure, I guess. I download most of these Monderground games, and I have, like, you know, no idea what I'm getting myself into. Because I don't really, like, read the description. I just look at, like, one screenshot, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. But this is kind of like Dark Souls. I think this is the Dark Souls of spaceships, to be quite honest. That's the joke of today's stream, is that every game is like Dark Souls in one way or another. Whoa! Ah. This game's harder than Manus. That's also been a joke that I've been making a lot recently, because yeah, like I'm always saying, I am a Dark Souls noob. But Manus was probably the hardest video game challenge I've ever beaten. You know, and that includes things like, I think I beat, like, Nightmare King Grim in Hollow Knight. And geez, what a, like, that's a tough fight. But yeah, Manus is something else. Did we play Signalis last week? Did we finish Signalis? We did, didn't we? Yeah, it really was a weird week for games. I mean, I don't know, if you go back and you watch that VOD, like, you know, that game was so intense and emotional. You can see me, like, you know, like, it's embarrassing, but, like, you know, kind of, like, welling up, like, at the end of that game. I didn't cry, but damn, they almost made me on stream. No, when I cry on stream, it'll be because I do, like a hot pepper challenge, and I go... do you ever see the, let's go, what's it called? Carolina Reaper Challenge, y'all! Oh man, what a video. I feel really bad for those two young people. It's, for those who haven't seen it, it's these two young women and they're like Carolina Reaper Challenge. They're like sitting by this pool, like hanging out. And they pull out these Carolina Reapers, like an absolutely vicious looking pepper. And I'd imagine quite vicious tasting as well. But like, the video itself is like 30 seconds, but like it becomes absolute chaos. They eat it, and they're like, oh, you know, it's like not that... And then all of a sudden one of them starts going, and the other one's like, and then, it, like, basically, like, one of them is on a ventilator, like, near the end. I think they're both okay. Actually, I gotta double check that, otherwise I'm gonna need to walk back the comments they said about it being a kind of funny video. Carolina Reaper Challenge, y'all. Carolina Reaper Challenge video. Okay. Well, it's still up on YouTube, so I'd imagine that it's, that they were fine. Right? You know, they're not gonna, like... Because I've heard some stories where, like, you know, people eat, like, you know, ghost pepper, and then they end up, like, in hospital. But hopefully that wasn't them. Anyway, it's a funny video, in my opinion. I do feel bad for them, but it is kind of funny. Alright, let's rock it. Whoa, relax. I think I was going too slowly in the last level, and that's why I died. Also, I want to change my weapon. Fall. Slap. Let's try the fall. It looks similar. It does. It looks kind of the same. Oh, I see. Wait, but it didn't change. Maybe I have to reset the stage? Wait. I did this one already. Okay, but I do like this one a lot more. Yeah, that's cool. If only I could aim now. Oh, no! Wait, anyway, take me back to the main menu, because I did this level already. Play. What? Alright, fine. New. Dark Souls in a rocket ship. Alright, we're gonna speedrun. We're not even gonna shoot. No, we are gonna shoot. I changed my mind. Maybe the other weapon's better. Fall. And then you have to reset stage. It does seem better just because it's like a more of a constant stream. Which I feel like the problem with the other guns is that I just miss because I'm garbage at video games. Whee! And then... Whoa, you see that? Never mind. I think I'm kind of epic at video games. Let's continue with the fall. But remember not to exit out because apparently it'll destroy your progress. No. How did I dodge that for a second, though? Alright, I think we missile into this group up here. Okay, yeah, and then we laser down the other one. Cool. Easy peasy. Pudding and pie. Look at this. The gamer of all time has logged back on. Never mind. The gamer of all time has logged off again. Hey, Radiant Sloth. How's it going? This game is a little unforgiving. It's, yeah, it's just a thing that I downloaded earlier today. And, yeah, I've been calling it the Dark Souls of spaceship games. But, yeah, how's your day going? Nice to see you back in chat. My day's going well because it's Monday, which means I get to play a lot of cool games I haven't played before. Whew. Alright, take it slow, take it slow. We haven't been here before. I'm out of missiles, so... But if I can get past these guys, then... Ah! Alright, I think we just go fast. Oh my god! No, wait. Alright. Made it. Take a sip of your juice as a reward. Cool. And zoom, zoom, zoom. Also, Radiant Sloth, I wanted to say I'm super honored that you put an achievement in your game based off the stream that I did of Skycliffs. I really, really appreciate it. I was talking to people in chat like last week about it. I was like, I don't know, it's kind of mind-blowing. Just the fact that, you know, that happened. Like, I never thought that, you know, that would happen to, you know, some little streamer like me. But yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, what is Monderground exactly? I forget that I, like, basically, I've never really explained it, I don't think. Monderground is, it's basically, like, just grabbing up some demos and some indie games and, you know, usually going, like, browsing by, like, you know, recently released on Steam or, like, you know, soon upcoming, and finding some stuff that looks interesting. Yeah, like, we've done some, like, demo fests, I guess. Like, the DreamHack Beyond demo was one of them, and then there was another one, but I can't remember what the name of it was. But yeah, it's demos and just new games that I think look cool. It is very like loose. I would say like. Whew. Yeah, the definition of Monderground. But yeah, indie games, smaller games, demos of games that look interesting. Really anything, so long as I, don't feel like it's like a uber popular, like, everyone's playing it on Steam or on stream, sorry, kind of game. Like, are people over God of War yet? Because obviously I didn't stream, and I'm not planning on streaming God of War, because I think it's on PlayStation. I don't have one of those. But, there was a whole 30 seconds on stream where that, or on Twitch, where that was all anyone was streaming. Are we over that yet? Because it was Sonic Frontiers for like 2 days, and then it was God of War, or like even like a day. Like, I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway. All the while, I was playing like Signalis and like Putrid Shot Ultra. Nice. No. All right, we're gonna give a couple more attempts here, and then we're gonna move on, because I have quite a few games actually downloaded today that I wanted to check out. So yes, every game is Dark Souls if that's the character you're playing that day. I got him. I wonder if there's like a boost that I'm not using. I think that's my problem with, or like my problem as a gamer / streamer. And Radiant Sloth, you can probably attest to this. But like, I feel like I just don't press enough buttons just to like experiment around. Like, I'm like, here's how I shoot, here's how I move. Like, I'm good to go. Like, I remember when you first got in touch, you were like, because you saw the demo that I played of Skycliffs, and you were like, I was like, oh, I wish there was a map, and you were like, there is a map. you were a lot nicer, but in my head I was like, wow, I really am a big dummy. Oh, and you said you had a fun time adding that achievement. That's really like far too kind. I've been having a fun time like kind of grinding out some achievements on Skycliffs. Yeah, it's a super fun game. What the? But yeah, I think something I could strive to be better at as a connoisseur of the gaming platform Twitch is just experimenting while playing games. Like, what does space do? Nothing. Space does nothing. What about Q and E? Whoa. Zoom in and out? See? Never would've. I'm gonna zoom all the way out. That way no one can tell what's going on. No, I'll zoom in more, because that's a little disorienting to me. I can't find myself. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I think we just go. Wasn't it? That wasn't it either. I know I do have my missile, but the missile wasn't really doing it. I wonder what the lore of Tiltfire is. Yes. Whoa, now just stabilized, and we're in there. Alright, level 5 of 5 though, so I guess might as well just see if I can do this one, and then we'll move on. Oof. The explosion guys are tough. Ooh. But I'm tougher. Nah, you're fine. Whoa, relax. Thanks. Radiant Sloth says, Oh, you were looking at chat and you didn't see the info pop up about the map? That honestly sounds like me. I am very sorry about that. Am I out of ammo? Oh, I have ammo? What the? Since when? Yeah, but now I use the map all the time. It's like probably my #1 most used feature. Plus, like with the teleport and everything. But anyway. And, I mean, it can be a little tough to talk and play at the same time. But it's also kind of like, I don't know how to put it, like, I think, well, this isn't making a very good case for what I was about to say, which is like, I think I've been getting better at it. And also I think that there certainly was a period in time where I was giving myself like far too much credit. You know, I was like when I was out of stream, you know, I was, well, I think I've mentioned this before, so it's not really too like behind the scenes. But before I started doing this yes, sort of like, you know, streaming project, whatever you would call it, foolish. I actually did like some practices just by myself, like not streaming them out live, just you know, in my room. I was playing like Peglin, which is like the Peggle roguelite, and just you know, trying to like get better at talking and playing games at the same time. And like compared to some of the stuff that I've played since, you know, like some of the more like involved games, like, you know, some of the roguelites and Dark Souls, like I think I've gotten much better, because I was struggling with Peglin, which to be fair is a game where you just kind of like press a button once and then you watch like a ball like bounce down the screen and you're like, great, but I didn't know what to like talk about or how to like phrase myself. And even now, I guess the one thing that I do struggle with is, and I've talked about it before, is saying and like a lot. I find that my instinct is always to fill up time, you know, as I'm playing, fill up the space in the stream, never have like a moment of dead air. But what that's manifested as is like, there it is again, like, well, actually no, like works there, because I'm saying it's manifested like, but what it's manifested as is saying and like, when typically I've never really been an or like person. Get him. Alright. I still have some bullets left, so it's good. Radiant Sloth, you play Peglin? It is fun. I like it. It's I think it's a great idea for a roguelike, because Peglin is like a very satisfying game. Oh my god, go away. There it is, the fabled Peglin is a very, like, or Peggle is a very satisfying game. And to make like a game that has a lot of replayability and plays, like, riffs on those same chords and ideas, really cool. I liked it a lot. Radiant Sloth, is there anything else you've been playing recently that you've been enjoying? Yes. Trying to think if there's anything else I've been going crazy for. Oh, Signalis was really good. I don't know if you managed to catch any of the Signalis streams, but that game is like a masterclass in survival horror. One more attempt, and then we're out of here. Because I think we can get it. Well, one more good attempt, let's say. Because when you say one more attempt, something like that's bound to happen. Wee. 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 No more shooting, just zooming. Ah! I hit the rock! We can go a couple more times. I'm not in any great rush today, I don't think. Alright. Reset. Okay. Yeah, Signalis was great. But last week, aside from that, I don't think anything really went crazy. We played some cool demos on Thursday, was it? Oh, and we did Pony Island, how could I forget? Which, maybe I'll go back to, but I think I don't know. I think I was having like an off day on Friday or something. I was like I was not present, or as present, I suppose, as a game like Pony Island, I think, would demand. Oh. You said you're impressed by people who can talk while playing for hours. Weirdly enough, I think doing this myself, well, actually, maybe it's not weirdly enough, but doing this myself has, like, given me a massive amount of respect for people who, you know, like the people on the platform that people seem to really love. I'm not super familiar, actually, with, like, Twitch and its, like, big creators, but from what I've heard, there's some people who just, like, you know, are always on and they're streaming for, like, 8 hours a day, and, like, you know, for me, you know, I usually do 2 hours a day, and I consider it a good stream if I'm, like, fully dialed in for, like, an hour of it. And, you know, people who can manage, they can pull off these, like, ginormous streams with, like, the energy's always there and the commentary's always there. I have a massive respect for those people. And I do think it comes with a lot of practice, but I'm just personally super duper grateful that I've been able to carve out, like, my own little corner of the internet where, you know, every now and then there's some people who come along and hang out for a bit. You've been playing Super Auto Pets? Oh man, I love Super Auto Pets. I've got it on my phone. I think that the Super Auto Pets, like doing the weekly, has been just like crazy genius in my opinion. Because I'm doing that at, like, you know, I'll play, like, you know, 3 or 4 hours a week just, like, casually. And then, you know, if I ever reach the point where I'm like, oh, this is getting a bit stale, like, all I need to do is wait, like, usually, like, 3 or 4 days. The best unit in Super Auto Pets, if I recall, is I don't know, snake's pretty good, right? Just put a snake behind, like a tanky unit. Yeah, no, I mean, Super Auto Pets knows how to reel me back in. All right, enough. Let's move on. This has been Tiltfire. Pretty cool. I had a good time, and I feel like almost there, but okay, come on. Let's see if we can just finish it up. We've gotten so close. Just the buzzsaw. There was that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, Velvet Buzzsaw. Didn't watch it. Woo! Ah! Oh no! Yeah, you gotta stay lower for that one, for that guy. Thread the needle, and then zoom across, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, and you went too fast again. I'm hoping that I can beat this one, because I feel like recently I've been leaving, like, stones unturned. Like when we played Alice with Gatling the other week, and I was making all those jokes like, oh, we'll be the first person to ever finish Alice with Gatling, and then we'll make a speedrun account, and we'll, like, upload it as our first, like, world record. But really it's, you know, world record because 1 of 1. But then we ended up getting glitched out of being able to finish the game. But I was like, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. It would have been like a pretty good bit in my opinion. The and yes name up in lights as a 1-of-1 speed run world record holder. Oh, thread the needle, and then zoom, and then relax. Oh, too fast. And then you zoom, and then you relax. And then you go up a little bit, and you shoot straight, and then you zoom. Ah, got on the corner. Yeah, there's an auto battler that we might play on stream today that I downloaded. Is it called Hellfire Tactics? I downloaded, I usually try to over-download a little bit because oftentimes for Monderground, you know, when we're trying to play like, you know, between 4 and 6 games in like 2 hours, inevitably you're going to come across some games that are like, you know, maybe they don't quite work, like, not in the sense where they're like, you know, poorly made, but just like on this computer, which isn't the best computer by any means. There's the exit. So yeah, depending on how the rest of Monderground goes, we might play that auto battler. Is it just one guy left? Should I zoom past? I feel like I should. Woo! Alright, I think this is it. Alright, alright. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. That's class? Wait, there are more stages? Oh my goodness, wow. Well. Okay, so wait, if you go to the main menu and you say play. Oh, now you can select, I see. Well. Tiltfire. A top-down rocket ship game that was described by streamer and yes as being the Dark Souls of spaceship games. Cool. Let's move on. What do we got next? I didn't really plan per se. You know, we were talking about auto battlers. Let's jump in. Let's try a round of this this auto battler game. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. It is called Hellfire Tactics. I think I was right when I said the name earlier. Feel it's hard to make an auto battler and find the right formula to avoid player frustration. Super Auto Pets feels very RNG reliant at times, but you keep playing for some reason. I'd agree with that. I think because I played some TFT for a bit, and I never really got like tilted or frustrated. I think I'm not really a super like frustratable guy. I don't know. But no, I can see that. I think like it's hard to get that balance right of like, you know, there should be some RNG the same way there is in like any game really. But like you should be able to get consistent. But also I don't think Super Auto Pets like, you know, necessarily, it's my favorite auto battler, but I don't think it puts itself on the same tier as something like TFT, which has backing from like League of Legends, where it's like, you know, oh, we have like seasons and like, you know, rankings and like how well are you gonna do, like, you know, pump money into the game, stuff like that. I don't know how to play this game, by the way, so we're just gonna jump right in. But just because it doesn't take itself as seriously in terms of like, you know, esports competition, stuff like that, doesn't mean it doesn't have just as much merit in that same space. And like very much, you know, TFT and Super Auto Pets, I think you can see those similarities in the concept of like RNG and like, you know, I feel like you can get into a death spiral in both games of just rolling, because you're like, if I can just find this one unit, you know, I can sweep all the opponents. I do think that one of the reasons that Super Auto Pets keeps like things pretty fresh is because you have the option to either go against the same people over and over again, you know, in like the versus mode, or you can do arena mode, which is what I typically play, where you're fighting random people, and that's interesting because it keeps you on your toes in terms of like what to expect. Like in TFT, you usually get a gist of what your opponents are kind of like building into. And also, something that's kind of frustrating, for me at least, about TFT is like, if your opponent is building into something and you're also building in that same direction, both of you are going to get screwed over because there's only like so many units in the pool. But with Super Auto Pets, you know, you have to stay on your toes because you don't know what kind of team you're going to be facing. But also there's always an equal chance that you're going to be able to like level your pets. I don't know. Super Auto Pets, great game. You know, Radiant Sloth, I agree. Just putting all my money into like, oh, if I can just find this one unit, it's gonna be so good. Like, it never works out. Yeah, maybe sometime we'll do like a, I don't know. And yes, Super Auto Pets versus Lobby. I don't know. It sounds like a stretch. It is free though, so it's sort of like, you know, why not? So I think we'll give this until like 5 minutes because I do think that it's trying to pair me up with a real player, and if we can't get paired up with a real player, yeah, maybe we'll do like a training round or something. But yeah. Or maybe custom game allows us to play against computers. I've been drinking so much coffee recently. Am I becoming a coffee snob? Wasn't this a character that I was doing like right when I first started streaming? Like stream like 5 or 6 or something. I was like, you know, oh, well, we're in. You know, the person who's like, no, I only drink my coffee black, and first time you love, and I would never, I would never besmirch myself with a French press. Ew. No, it's a pour over for me. Start with a random 2-cost artifact. See 1 extra choice when choosing an artifact. Each time you level up, your first store will contain a unit 1 cost higher than your level. Let's do this. This seems easy. Coven. I'm ready. I don't want to reroll. No. Alright, these are our opponents, I guess. What's this? Normal size units gain +2 attack. Well, I think we want to take this guy. Can only be attacked after it attacks, unless it is the last unit left. Gain 2 mana. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should have bought that. Oh well. I'm ready, because this guy seems pretty buff. This is kind of like Super Auto Pets, I think. We're against the All-Seeing. Oh, so I think my guy won. Never punished. Round 2. Well, this guy's glowing, so let's take him. Every unit takes 1 damage before attacking. Sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, should I... Inflame. Oh, it's like locking the shop. Maybe I should get these guys since I have 2 of them. Good call. Maybe. Bum, bum. Yeah, get him. No! Yeah! Dude, I totally know what's going on. let's reroll. Oh, we want that, yeah? Attack first in your next fight. I didn't know I was attacking second, but alright. Wait, did I get rid of the, oh, the caltrops? Oh, well. Yeah, Radiant Sloth, I agree. I do like the artwork in this game. I've never played Hearthstone, but I've seen some screenshots, and it reminds me. I like the simplicity. I find in TFT, it was easy for me to get overwhelmed with, like, you know, now your bench has like 100 items on it, and like they all do something different, and, you know, going crazy because I don't know how to build my items and make them all good. Yeah, I won. I tied. Select an artifact. First unit to die each fight gains +1/+1 permanently. That sounds incredible. What? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, buff now. And we'll take this. Yeah. Yeah, TFT could get a little overwhelming for me because it's like, oh, you have like a sword and a like belt, like, and also a bow. Now you have, like, you know, 6 different permutations of items. Is that right? Is that right, math? 3. My bad. But yeah, I like the simplicity. I think there's some real. I like the artwork as well, and I think there's some oomph in the way that it's like, I don't really know what's going on, but I like picked it up and I'm able to play, which is fun for me, at least. Yeah, and Morg's going down. I also like that it's letting me win. Alright, what do we want? Probably this guy, right? Can attack without being hit back. Yeah, go down here, my friend. Make a unit link with slot 1 for the next fight. Sure, why not? Yes. And you can also come hang out, I think. Can only attack after it attacks. Or can only be attacked. Cool, I'm ready. If I win my first game, then I'm probably the best to ever do it. Just saying. Are there any other real people here? Could be. That probably is. That's me. Yeah. Okay, not real. Not real. Not real and not real. So everyone who's winning is real, and everyone who's losing is not real. Gotcha. That makes sense. Am I losing this round? No, wait, look at my guys. What? Well, let's get you in there. We'll attack first on our next fight. Roll me. Alright, you get out of here. And you get in here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna want this shop. Oh yeah, that's a lot of good stuff there. Yep, I'm the best to ever do it. Also, this shirt is insane. I don't know if I've talked about this shirt before, but just by like relaxing, these buttons like pop out. They like, oh shit, ready up. It's I don't know. it just like, I have to keep redoing these buttons because they keep popping off. It's unfortunate. There's famous advice in writing that less is more. I think games also benefit from that approach. Instead of adding every possible feature, even if it adds no value to the gameplay. I agree, yeah, I think it's sometimes unfortunate to see games And not that I'm any kind of authority on like video games at all. What do we want? Sorry, one sec. We'll do that. And see one more choice when selecting an artifact. I'll just take the mana, I think. And then we want another one of these guys. And then that's it. Yeah, sorry. Just figuring out what I was going to do that turn. I agree. I think, not that I'm an expert in video games at all, like whatsoever, but I have seen some times where like some games kind of like, they want to add a couple more mechanics and it becomes a little like convoluted. And it feels like they're sacrificing the strength of the game to try and appease a concept of what a player might want instead of how they actually want to build it themselves. I mean, I've seen it in like my own artwork, because you know, I agree with what you said, like the less is more. What is this guy? When my barrier breaks, your barrier. All right. You go here. I think it's... You get out of here. You get into here. Can I swap your places? I can. What does linking do? I have no idea. All large units. I don't know what's large. Anyway. Yeah, it's been something that I struggle with in my... Or I have struggled with in my own art. Which is like... I think whenever I start making art, or when I started making art, when I used to do it more, I would always be very individualistic about it, or very self-centered maybe is a better way to put it. And I would try to confront the art as an individual regarding myself, like being self-interested almost, which sounds rude, but you know, it's how I felt. I wanted to make art for me, not for some imagined person. But then I would always reach a point where I would struggle because I would suddenly be like, oh, is this like not interesting to the average person? And then I would try and walk it back, and that's where I think it got like really... Make a unit stunned. Why do I want to do that? Heroes gain health equal to chosen unit cost. Units removed. Nope. Do that. I'm just rolling now. Everything is linked with slot 1. But yeah, I would, I should keep going. What is this? We'll freeze this, I guess. Oh wait, no, we can just do this. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh! I locked the shop. Yeah, in my own art, it would become difficult because I would then start to try and appeal the other way, and sometimes it would end up being really messy, where it's like, not only have I lost a lot of what made this artwork interesting to me, but it's not fully committed to being interesting to other people either. So it would end up in like an unfortunate middle ground. And yeah, I think Radiant's thought what you said about it being especially visible in AAA titles. I think that's right. I think... Sure. Oh. Let's do it on you. Oh, hey. Besties. Yeah, in an attempt to appeal to everyone, kind of appealing to no one. Where have I seen that? I swear I said that phrase kind of recently. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. So props to this game for not making me feel like I'm like splitting my head open because it's, you know, too many mechanics like far too early on. Ratch. What was the last AAA game I played? Oh, it was probably Sonic. Which I didn't get far enough in the game to feel as though I could properly comment on it. It's also maybe because the devs like the challenge of programming stuff they can think of. At first, Skycliffs had consumables and tech trees, but you ended up removing them. That's interesting. You know me. I love Skycliff's lore. Let's just take a guy. Give me 2 cost. Thank you. All small units, something, something. That's interesting. So, consumables and tech trees. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Or that's one of the things, is it's like there's a less is more aspect to it, and there's also like a biting off more than you can chew type of aspect. Like, something I am familiar with is like how Sega, their handling of Sonic, they've often found themselves like shooting themselves in the foot with how they like write him, or not write him, or how like the games end up being made and end up going forward, because they like rush the developers to sort of like finish the game and rush it out for like, you know, a holiday push or something. And like, I don't know, because I could see consumables and tech trees being a great idea in Skycliff, but I could also see if that's detracting from being able to focus on like all the stuff that you already did that like turned out really well. Like, you know, if that stuff was made, you know, worse even incrementally by feeling like you put too much focus or time into the other stuff, you know, then that's kind of a problem. What's this? +3 health. You take it. Hey. Alright, well, you kind of stink, so get out of here. Tank for the next fight. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of companies, are doing the like too much, like trying to cram too much into something that's quite small, and then on top of that, like pushing the stuff that's really important about a game to a side to focus on something that isn't as important, and then not ending up implementing either of those things very well. And also, you know, I'm not talking about Hellfire Tactics. I'm talking about it started as a positive note about Hellfire Tactics that became a conversation about this game is simple and I can understand it picking it up for the first time, which is amazing. Why aren't more games like this, kind of? Also, why are all these guys getting so buff? What do you do? When a unit is summoned, all small units gain +1/+1. Okay, that's cool. I don't have that. I have this snoozer. Oi, leave me out of it. What do we want? Shadowblade. When an assassin attacks, it gains... Okay. Your units in slot 1 gain tank. That unit is targeted first. Every other small unit. Slot 6 is linked to all other slots. Alright, you kind of suck, I think. So, let's do this. I don't know what it means, but it sounds kind of funny. Why can't I? Yes. You go here, because I think you... Whoa! They're all so strong now. What does linking do? I feel like I should have checked that. Alright. Just... I don't know, jump in there. And anything? Nothing. Yeah. It's, hey, let's go. It's a funny little thing. I also, keep in mind for anyone who's listening, you know, take all of this with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know anything about game development. Like, I'm just someone who enjoys playing games. And so as a result, you know, like, I'm just talking about them a bit because I think it's a really good topic to talk about. And also, with Radiant Sloth in chat, like, we do have someone here who is bonus damage enabled. Who is, you know, a game developer, and that's awesome. Let's lock this because I wanna just keep busting. But what am I? Whoa. Indies have limited budget and time, and smaller teams, so they have to be more thoughtful with the features they decide to add. And I think constraints are a good thing. Yeah, that was something that... oh, I gotta ready up. Keep forgetting to do that. Something that a teacher that I really respected told me one time about, like, art in general, I guess, was like... Not always, but sometimes having, like, a bit of a constraint can help grow artistic influence and creativity. The example that they used was what's that song? Is it? Yeah. Right. Knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan was originally written for the soundtrack of the 1973 film Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Also, did I win that round or lose? And so, what this guy was saying was, let's just go crazy. Was that... Just gonna keep buffing that one guy. Was that constraint helped write one of the best rock songs of all time. Like, the constraint of Bob Dylan being like, I'll write this song for this movie, and then the contextualizing the song within the movie has a very different meaning, whereas that context gives a fluidity of thought and interpretation when listening to it outside of its original context. So that was a constraint that was being talked about, that people, or that this person that I admired was saying was like a good constraint. Yeah, not all constraint is good, but sometimes knowing when you're gonna, you know, go all in or when you're gonna pull back a little bit is really cool. Like, you know, I'm sure you had experiences like that in Skycliffs, like you were talking about. Originally, there was a tech tree, and I'm sure that was a big decision, actually. You know, to be like, I'm gonna pull it out. But yeah, what is this guy doing on my team? He's so weak. A 5-4? Oh, I lost. Yeah, I think in writing it's necessary as well. I need a better unit. Oh, 6 cost. Wait, I can put units down here? Whoa, I didn't know that. This is my bench, I assume. Well, could have been playing this game very differently. Yeah, it's important in writing as well, I think. It's in that same vein of, like, what I was talking about earlier, of wanting to write for myself, but then also wanting it to be accessible. And I think it's one of the things that I could never quite master, which is why I don't really do that anymore. But, yeah. Maybe one day I'll get back into it. But what's this guy? Why is he so weak? Oh. Might be interesting to do something with. Also, these games are quite long, hey? I feel like what is going on? Why is my guy taking so much damage? Yeah, I feel like I'm just slowly dying. This will put me in the grave, I think, for sure. He has a 101 attack. How is that even possible? Oh, I'm ruined. Yeah, I'm over. Skyclips was supposed to be an RPG Zelda-like game, but it was too ambitious for a solo dev. You don't want to spend 6 years working on the same game, so you have to rethink the project. I respect that. I think... also, I'll just, Hellfire Tactics. A cool little auto-battler. Worth checking out. And we're moving on. I think that that's actually really noble, because when I was making art, I would suffer from almost the opposite issue, where I would kind of sit down and I'd be like, it's this great big project. It's like a 1,000-page long novel, and I'm going to be working on it for the next 7 years, and then it's going to be everyone's going to love it. The problem obviously being that initial passion can be really hard to sort of keep up to sustain almost. And it's not to say that passion on projects dies, but it is sort of to say that I think, at least for myself, when I was thinking up a project and when I was first putting down words on a page or paint on a canvas, that was the best of it. And it could reach there again, but I don't think it ever surpassed that moment. And so, I think I would struggle with, that personally. Oh, I forgot that this one's a little funky. And then you gotta quit, and then you come back in. But that's cool. I think it's admirable to basically say, I know that this isn't... Yeah, okay, so that was the second point of it, that I sort of got lost in the way while I was talking. Oh, and it's just escaped me again. No, what I was going to say is... What the heck? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up a game, but it's not really happening all that well. Anyway. I think you have to account for the future version of yourself that is going to find interest and passion in new directions. And that doesn't mean that any current or past passion and project are less valid, but I would find myself midway through a project and I'd be like, I have this new great idea. Do I keep going with this one or do I start on the next one? And that's a difficult choice to make as an artist. Okay, I can't remember how I did this last time. Basically, it's M.E.A.T, and I got a comment on a video asking if I would check it out again, because apparently I missed some stuff. But I can't quite get it to work. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, great. I think this is... Oh, it's got to be it, right? Come on. No. Oh, yes. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. At least that's one way that I was thinking about it when I was, you know, doing all that art stuff. Is just like, how can I pay respect to the project that I'm working on without losing sight of what future projects I would like to work on? And I think what you were saying, to loop it all the way back around to what I was originally trying to say, what you're saying, Radiant Sloth, I think is really cool. In that, you know, like, Skycliffs is awesome. But like you said, you don't want to be working on it for like 6 years. Yeah, the initial spark can fade quickly, like you're saying. You need to have something else that pushes you to keep going. People often switch to something else to feel that excitement again, but to finish a project you have to commit. Yes, very true.
Come on.
Yeah, so this is M.E.A.T again. We're checking it out because apparently... Oh, and it's... Okay, so it's gone back to full screen mode. But hey-ho, it happens. I won't be able to see chat for a minute as I just go through this, but... Yeah, I remember I really liked the... all the voice lines in this. Hello? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Fuck. Right in the fucking soft spot. Fuck.
Yeah, so they wanted me to check out these special super moves, which... Oh, Weapon 4, reload. P is absolute 0, yeah. I'm trying to use that one, but not quite working out. Maybe I need to like charge a meter or something. I'm actually...
Your skull into a strainer.
No, sorry, I need to adjust. Need to adjust many things in my life, as well as on OBS. Alright, there. I should be able to see chat now. But yeah, excitement is the greatest motivator as an artist, at least for myself. Because for me,
stay dead.
You know, I want to be able to motivate myself. Like, I love having
Where have you been all my life?
motivations outside of myself, like, you know, creating a deadline with a buddy, being like, you know, we're gonna do this project together, and we'll check in every month and see how it's going. But that, to me, always,
Just a bag of bones.
I want it to be second to my own desire to work on the project, not feeling like I'm working on the project for this end goal of being able to share it. And I guess that's another interesting question. Radiant Sloth, I'm curious your opinion. When working on Skycliffs, you know, was it
Right in the soft spot.
Wait, I can do it. Ah. Was it something where, you know,
Die, you maggots.
you made it for
That.
yourself, and then considered how you were gonna like market it and sell it afterwards? Or I don't know, were you always thinking about, you know, how you would present it, you know, in the game market? Because I'd imagine with gaming and with, you know, something like literature, there's probably maybe a little bit of a different approach or thought process, but I'm not sure, and that's why I'm asking.
Die, you maggots.
Yeah, this game is Doom vibes. And yeah, a lot of these sort of style, these
Taking the trash out.
first-person kind of pixel arty, they're coming back, and I think that is cool as well. I swear we played some other ones on the channel, but
Eat lead, punk.
but they are escaping me at the moment. Yeah. I'm sure if I had like some kind of list in front of me, I could tell you what exactly we have and haven't played. Freeze me. Yeah.
Die, you piece of shit.
There's so much swearing in this game. I love it. I wonder who did the voice.
M.E.A.T.
Pew! Pew!
I will change your skull into a strainer.
There was In Chain, but In Chain was a little more almost like N64 style than like Doom style. But In Chain, oh me oh my. What a kawaii game. So it's my new character. It's someone who just says kawaii every now and then and doesn't really understand why sometimes they get a strange look when they're like, wow, that was very kawaii of you. Oh. Can I freeze? I can. Alright. Eat lead. Nice.
You better be dead and stay dead. I'm above the gun law.
Pew. So, I wonder, is the... Let me see something quickly. Dash is Q, gotcha. So it is a dash. And then F for a flashlight. But it is quite bright, so I don't think I need it. And the purple meter below my ammo is almost certainly the frost meter. I've never been good at these kind of games though. These like front-facing Doom style, like kind of, I don't know if they are like not, well, kind of forced perspective a little bit, where it's like, how do I go up there? Maybe down and around. Yeah, where it's like, you know, this is always facing you. I think it's a great style. Let's see. You had the goal of putting it on the market quite early in development, so it had an impact on it. You weren't doing it for a hobby, but you really wanted to make a product that has some pro quality. Well, I
Hey, with armor like
as the voice of just one guy, I mean, you succeeded. It's you've done a fantastic job of like, I don't know, it's something that to me has been like really cool and special, where
conquer the world.
where you have made something that to me is like,
M.E.A.T.
oh, put me in freeze mode. You've made something that is, you know, professional and incredible and looks
Right in the kiss.
and plays so good. And then, I don't know, it's the insane part to me is that not only do I get to play it, but then I actually like have met you,
Two types of
well,
motives.
met you in chat,
That need to be eliminated.
and
There is no other type. I like
and you're like down to earth and cool, and
as long as you cultists and mutants,
even though you have, you know, a lot of reason why you could be like,
making sure
you know, very like, oh, I made this awesome thing, and like, you know, I'm a little arrogant. Instead, you're very down to earth, and like, I love the conversations we get to have about like, you know, your experiences in art and how my experiences are different or similar. But yeah, I think you did an amazing thing. But yeah, I mean, you know, just little old me saying that. All right, I'm out of ammo, I guess. Ah. Oh, headshot. Ah. Almost got him, almost got him. There we go.
right in the soft spot. Right in the soft spot.
Get me out of here. I wish I had like a grenade.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I died. But yeah, that was cool. Checking out M.E.A.T 2 again. And let's move on. I can imagine it took a lot of work, to be honest. Like, making Skycliffs, that is. But it paid off, in my opinion. Yeah, and I also hope that, you know, you are happy with the product that you've made, because you should be, in my opinion. But then obviously, you know, I've been on the side of being an artist. I I find it hard to what is it? Like, I don't even think it's an artist thing. I think it's a me thing. I think I'm really bad at taking compliments. I always go like, no, stop. Like, so yeah, I mean, let me know if you ever feel like I'm complimenting you too much. And if you don't have trouble with compliments, you know, I'll just keep letting you know that I think your game is awesome. Anyway, we're now playing Tiny Rogues. So this game is, it's not super new, I don't think, but it's something I've been wanting to check out for a second, and then apparently it's been doing some rounds on, like, you know, the really popular, like, roguelite YouTubers, and I don't know, hoping I can jump in here, snatch a piece of the pie. But yeah, we're gonna check out Tiny Rogues, which I've heard is a pretty fun roguelite. Hello, I will play as the hero. We're on a quest to defeat death. Cool. We get a red dice anytime we enter a new floor. We start with a random weapon from the tutorial after completing it. Okay, let's do the tutorial. Welcome, young traveler. I'm here to help you get going on your journey. Move with WASD. Dash with space. No cost of stamina. Use bombs with Q. Thanks for the bombs. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean about being, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's maybe like a super, like, dumb analog, but like the idea of, like, you know, it's like your artwork is your child, and you know that child better than anyone else, and like all you want is for the child to have like the best life they possibly can, and because you know them so well, you, like, you know, you're always kind of in there like tweaking and maybe micromanaging a little bit of, like, you know, how they behave, or like, you know, what they're thinking about. And I don't know, it's gone off the rails a little bit, but what I mean is, like, I understand what you're saying. It's you know, this tendency to feel like a piece of artwork can never be done. Like, that's how I used to feel, is like, you know, back when I was making art, like, I could never bring myself to be like, I'm finished with this. I would always be going back and tweaking and fixing and trying to change some stuff, sometimes to benefit, sometimes to detriment. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It's, I also have a tendency to be quite self-critical, but yeah, like I said, if it's any, if it means anything, I think that you've made an amazing thing. To defeat stronger foes, you will have to arm yourself. Okay, pick up items with E, or open the inventory with F. Drag and drop or right click. We have a bow, a sword, and a wand. We'll take the sword, I guess. pick it up with E and F. Oh, I can take them all. Slugcat Life, are you new to the game? I am indeed. This is actually my first time ever trying it out. But I think that I'm probably gonna win my first try. Yeah, easy. See, that's the game, right? Well done. See, where are the credits? Just kidding. We have a pear, some meat, and a piece of candy. On your journey, you will sometimes find these things. Okay. Pears increase your dex, meat increase your strength, and candy increases your intelligence. Just like Dark Souls. Food items like these, they will level you up and increase your power. Slugcat Life says such confidence. Yeah, it's brazen confidence. Slugcat, have you played this game before? Are you familiar? Any tips or tricks before I try to beat death? Weapons scale damage with your attribute. Additionally, attributes from level ups will give you health, stamina, and mana. 10, 20, and 30 points. Cool. So don't neglect attributes that don't directly benefit your weapon. That's all I'll teach you now. The rest you gotta figure out on your own. You played a fair bit. Any tips? Anything I should keep in mind? I'll take this. Oh, I'll take them all. Oh, let's rock and roll. Wait, I should try out the other weapons too. Because right now I have like a pretty well-rounded build. And I know that they scale with different things like in Dark Souls, so let's see. Physical thrust. Yeah, let's go Dex. Yeah. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. Leveling up. I'm becoming Goku. +2 pierce to bow attack. Don't mind if I do. Let's just see this. There's a gap between how you feel about your creation and how others see it. For most people, this is one game amongst the thousands released each year. But for you, this is one thing you worked on during months and even years. Yours can be very biased and can often doubt. I agree. I think there's a fluctuation that happened for me between being like, this is special because it's special to me, and like fearing that it's not special because I was never sure how I would make or how I would convince anyone else that it was special. And yeah, no, I can definitely really feel that. It's like biased in both directions, honestly, is how I always felt. Like, biased in favor of myself and biased against myself as well. Let's interact. Let's see. Here rests a once powerful hero. They fought valiantly to protect the innocent. Hearing about the hero's legacy fills you with determination. Oh, cool. Thanks. Whoops. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, biased in both directions, where I think I was the biggest defender and the biggest critic of my own artwork. And that was, you know, great and terrible. And I would always go to bat for my art, but then privately I would always be like, how do I make it better? How can I improve? Because I'm too close to it. I can't see it properly because it's like, I know it so well that I can never see it as someone who's never seen it before. But yeah. Slugcat Life, not sure if you can give me any tips. Still figuring out how much the weapon proficiencies are worth. Gotcha. Well, this is probably like the final boss, right? Well, I appreciate you being here, nonetheless. Knowing someone in chat has played this game before gives me great confidence. And I'm seeing some Dark Souls in it. Stand still, you make me angry. Oh, phase 2. in the sense where we're collecting souls and... Whoa, whoa, excuse me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Get him, get him, get him. This guy's a slouch. This guy's easy peasy. Yeah, thank you for being here, everyone, to watch me defeat the Minotaur, who's probably the hardest boss in the game, to be fair. What's this? A snow cannon. Scales B with Dex. It's pretty good for me. E to pick up, and then we put it on like that. Okay, cool. Seems like a interesting weapon. Random potion, random infusion item. Let's do infusion effect. Can swap weapons using the number key. Oh, that's good to know, thank you. Infuses weapon with cold for 10 rooms. I think it already has cold, doesn't it? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I know what I just did. I tried to do the number key, but I used my dice probably. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't know, let's take a key. Thank you for the tip though. Even if I utilized it so poorly that I actually ended up re-rolling a room that I wanted to go into. Alright, Dex. We're going full Dex, just like the start of the Drunk Souls randomizer. I was like, I'm going all Dex. And then I was actually playing and I was like... Slugcat says, make sure you use the correct keys. Yeah, I did not. Full Dex, like the beginning of Drunk Souls randomizer. And then I was like, Dex kind of stinky. I think I will go Strength. Armory, weapons. Locked chest. Let's go to locked chest. But this game's cool. It's been on my radar for like a second. But I just never got the chance really to like check it out. Hey, many bombs. A shrine, I guess. Slugcat says it's pretty addictive. Yeah, I can see it. Also pretty easy. 30% increase to movement speed. Thanks. Let's get more gold. I feel like we're kind of poor. Yeah, is this game supposed to be hard or something? I'm just kidding. Cool. Let's get more, like, mana. +1 to all stats? That sounds so good. That's why devs need to step back and ask for early feedback. But not all feedback is good feedback. Someone may not like your artwork, but maybe they're not the right audience. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I've been in boats like that before. It's important to consider, I think, in any kind of art. Also, I took 25% against one enemy because I figured it'd be good against bosses. In any kind of art, thinking about who your audience is and how you can reach them. And also, like, just keeping an eye out for people who, like, might not have... Not necessarily your... Like, it might not be that they're out to get you in particular. Like, they might have your best interests in mind, but they might just, like, you know... like, not have the best interests of, like, art in mind. Or they also might be the kind of person who I've run into who are kind of, like... And I think we've all interacted with people like this before, but they're like, oh, I'm, you know, I tell it how it is. Like, you know, I don't sugarcoat things for anyone. But what that actually translates to is like, oh, they're just kind of like being an asshole. Like, they're just kind of being rude. Like, oh, I tell it how it is. No, you know, you didn't have to go up to that person, tell them that, like, that dress really doesn't suit them. Like, because, I mean, one, I don't see it that way. Like, truth, there is a truth, but then there's also, like, what people often call the truth can kind of be a subjective matter. It's like, that, like, let's say that shirt doesn't suit you, right? And that's one person's truth. But for another person, they might see you wearing that shirt and be like, you look amazing. Like, you look awesome. That shirt, you know, I've never seen you wear anything like it. Oh. Oh, I didn't get hit. I thought I got hit for a second. This weapon seems good. I like this weapon. But yeah, making sure that you're, one, not, you know, asking for feedback from someone who's, like, kind of a rude dude, and also, like, making sure you're trying to get feedback from someone who understands the intention of your artwork, like, isn't comparing it to something that it doesn't need to be compared to, you know, that it has no business being compared to even. I don't know. And maybe it sounds like I'm, like, venting, like, personal grievances, but I hope I can assure you that that's not the case. Also, this game, pretty fun. I can see why a lot of people are playing it online. And I think we have a winning run already with the snowballs. Yes. Buy items in shop. Sure. +3 intelligence. Ooh, yes please. What's this? Well, why don't I just take it permanently? Let's try and level up. Yeah. Actually, something that I struggled with. Look, it says, and I quote, "I'm just here to watch your confidence crumble under your feet in the face of defeat." Yeah, I mean, me too. Story of my life, to be honest. I'm excited to blow everyone's expectations out of the water. I don't know. Is that a fair response? I try not to be too overconfident usually when I play games, but come on, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Look, I leveled up again. You know, best to ever do it isn't a title that I wear lightly, but let's see. Recover 1 stamina on hit. No, that seems kind of bad. Wait, when we hit someone else? Then that's really good. Every 3rd primary attack deals double damage. That seems really good. I'll just take that, thank you. Hello. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, thanks. When you hit someone else, you get the dash back. That's good, but I'll take the raw damage. Hello. What's going on? I think the next order of business would be like reload speed up. Throwing ranged. Well, let's give it a try. Oh wait, I have to equip this? Okay. Oh, +1 heart. Oh dear. Oh, I have to use this stuff. I've just been like holding on to it. No, it's not for me. Get out of here. And don't we already? Yeah, we already have cold, so. All right. Yeah. Cool. Intelligence or a key? We don't have any keys, so let's grab one. I was gonna say something, but I forget. So I guess I'll just keep playing. Random accessory or random helmet. Do I have a helmet? I don't think so. Yeah, let's get a helmet. Hello, it's the bee. Psh, bee boss easy. Bzz. Yeah, more like shh. Should have escaped while you could. I'm done holding back. Oh no! Anyway. Wasn't that hard. Hey, gold helmet. +5 gold found. Am I wearing it already? I am. Yeah, I wish I had more health. I should probably pick up some meat so I can upgrade my health. Oh, +3 meat. Yes, please. We need to get rid of these. Ah! Haha! My confidence crumbles in the face of defeat. I don't know, I think that was a pretty good try for the first one. You were right, Slugcat, I couldn't hack it in the end. But we give it another try. Oh, more friends. Hello, everyone. Oh, I have to buy them. Alright, well, who do we like? We got the Sorcerer, the Ranger, the Knight, and the Cleric. I feel like a Sorcerer would be fun to try. Wait, but who's the most expensive? 250 souls. Recover 3 hearts when you enter a new floor. Sounds pretty good. Strength, Int. King Bible, Cleric, Robe, Talisman. Sure, let's try you. Actually, let's just unlock all of them. And then, what is this? Unlocks. Okay, I see. What's this? Disables blessings. No, that's fine. And then what do I do here? Okay, this is how I do it, like upgrades. Gotcha. Okay. 5% more bonus damage per level. First damaging hit to health you take in boss rooms deals half a heart, less damage. Sounds nice. And then cover 1 heart after picking up a trait. Sounds nice as well. Alright, and we'll do a random character. The Sorcerer. Groovy. This one, I'll win. Let's see. How do I see my stats? Here it is. We have 4 int. Okay. So let's try and go like a full int build. Because we're crazy like that. Oh, homing missiles. Not too bad. You've never seen the random selection? Glad I could show you something new. Yeah, because I was about to enter my sass era. I was about to say, because me dying is probably something you've seen before. Is that sass against me or sass against someone else? I don't know. It's all the same. Glad I could show you something new. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be playing more of this in the coming days. Although tomorrow, as you may or may not know, it's Tipsy Tuesday when we do Drunk Souls. Which is basically, I've never played a Dark Souls game before I started this challenge. The challenge being, I play a Dark Souls randomizer, and every time I die, I have to take a drink of the alcoholic beverage that I'm sipping on. And we've gotten a decent amount through now. And randomized, it's been killer. I mean, I don't know if you've played a Dark Souls game before, but yeah, sure. But never appealed to you? That's fair. It never really appealed to me either, actually, to be honest. Personally, I'm not, which is gonna sound weird, I'm not huge on like fantasy settings and like the whole kind of like built around the concept of like being way too hard, like it kind of always felt a little like gimmicky. But then I played Dark Souls and I was like, oh man, like I get it. Alright, Superior Shock Wand. Sounds good to me. Put it on. Brrr. Yeah. The graphics aren't cute. Eh. I was never too crazy about graphics, so like it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, graphics have never really bothered me. Whoa. I think we got a good weapon. But yeah, I was never really big on the idea of Dark Souls, and then I played it, and I really get it now. It's just like fun, like, and like very rewarding, because it's super challenging. But when you win, you're like, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, it was never unfair. When you dash, gain 20% movement speed for 4 seconds. Sounds good to me. Oh, wow. What does mana do? +1 mana. Oh, it's plus 30% damage. Interesting. So it's like the more you're casting or the less you're casting, you like build up mana over time? I don't know. Grants a random dice item. Locked chest. Now let's do the locked chest. You saw someone on Twitch trying to scam people today. Why do I feel like that, in and of itself, is an elaborate, like, start to a scam? Oh, I saw someone on Twitch trying to scam people today. I'll tell you my story for 15 Robux. What was the, what's the scamming story? I hope no one actually got scammed. Because you saying it was pretty ingenious makes me worried that, that some unfortunate souls could get sucked into it. I like my weapon, so let's go get a shrine. I'm used to scams. I mean, I think everyone is now. Like, it's, like it's gotta be like every few days that I get a, you know, scam likely phone call. Mr. Beast was streaming Among Us on Twitch. Is Mr. Beast the scammer in this story? I'm not really familiar with Mr. Beast or what he does, so... So yeah. Ooh, full int build. So Mr. Beast was streaming Among Us on Twitch. Let's see, how would this turn into a scam? Someone in the chat is like, I'm Mr. Beast's manager. Give me $1 billion so that Mr. Beast can save the world. Because that's kind of his thing, right? He's like, I'm gonna save the world. 25% more damage. Plus 1 to intelligence scaling. Adds 1 to... Increases damage. Sure. A YouTube guy who makes videos about giving money away. Cool. Wait, so was Mr. Beast doing the scam? Because I'd imagine, actually, thinking about it now, yeah, it would be easy for someone to, or easier, I guess, for someone to, like, take advantage of... We have shoes, right? Yeah. +1 heart container, yeah. It would be easier for someone to take advantage of, like, the narrative that someone has woven of, like, I'm a cool guy doing a good thing. Therefore, like, you know, give me some extra money. The person used an old stream of his from YouTube and pretended to be him, had emote-only chat. 10 biggest donors will get $10,000. That's messed up, man. I don't like that one bit. Because, like, I don't know, like, you know, assuming that Mr. Beast is like trying to do good, which, you know, you would hope. Like, taking control of a narrative like that, where someone's trying to do a good thing, taking control of a narrative like that and warping it to sort of be a scam, I don't know. I don't know many people who that would sit well with, but, you know. Anyway. Yeah, be sure to donate, because, you know, I feel for Mr. Beast. So donate to me, and the top 10 biggest donors will get nothing. I'll get a shout out in chat. I don't even have donations active on my Twitch, so... So yeah, good luck making a scammer out of me. I'm Mr. Beast, by the way. Radiant Sloth is getting late for you. You're heading off. Thank you for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we will probably be wrapping up soon ourselves, but yeah, always great to have you here. I love the conversations we get to have, and yeah, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sleep well, and see you later. Bye-bye. I think that I will win this run. Has Mr. Beast made a cryptocurrency yet called Beast Bucks? And if not, I'm glad. Requires you to pay 1 heart to consume. Slugcat says not that I'm aware of. Yeah, thank goodness. Let's see. So, Slugcat, what if I win this run? I think I'm gonna do it. Because this game's kind of easy. I think I just got unlucky last time. It was bad RNG. For the record, I'm being sarcastic. This game has the... I don't know. It's one of those games that I think the first few floors seem easy, but I can imagine it getting quite bullet helly later on. Upgrade my weapon. Yeah, upgrade it again. And then tink, tink, tink. Let's get more int. Whoa, we're going crazy. Shock carrots. With the wizard, anything is possible. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that I lucked into the strongest strongest character in the game. Let's use our dice. I'm not going to use it anywhere else, so... Yes, that's what we wanted. Candy. Whee. Candy. What the? You have 1 win with Wizard and 0 wins with anyone else. I have no wins with anyone and 1 loss with the hero, so that's you're doing better than I am. But then again, I'm about to summon all my streamer power. What is this? Sake adds +1 to tipsiness. What does tipsiness do? I don't know. I'll use it later if I need it. Random magic weapon. Sure. Hello, Mr. Tree. You disrupt nature's peace. I will stop you. Okay. Good luck. Stinky. Got him. What are these, bear traps? Hey, it's Christmas colors. Got him. Who cares about nature's peace? You made me angry. This is now personal. Alright, well, good for you. Try not to take things so personally, Mr. Mandrake. Whoops. Here's where it all goes downhill. Oops. Like I said, downhill. Ah! Stop! Alright, well. I made it through, but it wasn't pretty. What's this? If you're full on mana stars, you deal more damage. Poison, elemental, magical. It's got an A scaling in Dex, though. Let's see, well, we'll pick it up, and then, let's put it in slot 1. And then if we press 1, doesn't seem all that good, but we'll give it a try. What is this, 10 floors? Damn, it's a long game. Tips for adventurers. Did you know purple projectiles will curse you? Also, green projectiles inflict poison. Oh, you can hold shift to compare. Let's see. They both have A scaling. They both have 2 attacks per second. But, this one does more damage. While having smaller range. So, I don't know, let's give it a whirl. Let's level up. But it attacks way slower as well. Does it home in? Am I just seeing that? Level up! Let's rock and roll. Resourcefulness. Drop a mana star on dash. 25% more damage on hits that inflict a status effect. Magic weapons, when you pick up a mana star. Let's do this because it's just more damage. Because I think all of our weapons currently do status effect. Wait, it does home in. Okay, that's actually really nice. Less worrying about aiming. I can appreciate it. Uh-oh. The ghosties. Whew. Random consumable. Yeah, sure. Toxic Enchanted. Wait, what's this little hidey hole over here? Blacksmith Whetso. Increases, upgrades weapon by 1. Cool. Let's see. I don't have any keys. Random Infusion. +1 after shattering. Yeah, let's do this. Is that +1 forever? I mean, it's gotta be, right? Yeah, forever. Let's upgrade our weapon. Let's upgrade this one, because I actually like this one a lot. And then we can use the whetstone to enhance it again. Cool. It is now... No, I dropped it. I guess we just... Cool. Do you know what tipsiness does, Slugcat? Because I'm wondering when I should be consuming my sake. And how relevant tipsiness is. Because, I mean, I doubt that they would give it to you if it was a bad thing, as a consumable. Let's see, maybe we can get some int. Yes. No! I don't want your dex. 8% more damage temporarily. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I remember seeing there was one of the red upgrades that said tipsiness no longer degrades. You can only drink as much as you have red hearts. We'll do souls. Yeah, also thank you for your help, Slugcat. I wouldn't be going nearly as hard as I am currently without your help. I think this is a one run. I think I'm an immortal creature of the night. You cannot defeat me. My wand wants to say otherwise. Whoa. Excuse me. Got him. Boss defeated. And we grab up our souls, because this run we are paying forward to a future and yes. Yes. Intelligence scaling. Let's rock and roll. Alright, stop throwing poison at me. Only I'm allowed to throw poison. We need more gold. We have a lot of bombs. Oh yeah, more int scaling. The exact opposite of how I am playing Dark Souls. Int scale. Groovy. Oh, more intelligence. You're too kind to me. Because we have an A in intelligence scaling and extra intelligence something. Oh yeah, we got the like bonus in scaling thing quite early on, so yeah, it's all coming together. And then we should level up here, get a big upgrade. Pew, 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 pew. Attack speed when you pick up a mana star. 30% more damage, but your critical hit chance is 0. Do I have critical hit chance? I feel like resourcefulness is probably what we want. We'll take gold so we can upgrade our weapon again, hopefully. And this way we can keep our damage multiplier up. We're not going to do a tipsy run, so let's go. Nice. More int, please. We're too good. +3 intelligence. Yes, please. Excuse me. Whoops. My bad. This is a mistake, you know. Doesn't spell anything for the... Yes. Alright, spell anything for later in the run. I think we want more max health. Blessed with the power of the sun. I will use this power to stop you. Why does everyone, like, not like me? Did I miss this part? I thought we were trying to kill death. Shouldn't they be, like, on board? Or maybe they recognize why it's so important that death is a thing. Maybe we're the one who's out of touch. Got him. You truly are a burden to this world. I am done holding back. Alright, you and me both, brother. Alright, do the one with the laser beams. That one was quite easy to dodge. Ah, never mind. You're out of here! Give me those boss souls. Give me that extra heart. Let's go on to the next floor. Every game is Dark Souls in its own way. We need more keys. Oh, is this carrot floor? Int, bomb, shop. Let's see what they have in the shop. Yes. Wait. When you dash, deal 15 increased melee damage. Nope. Nope. Yes. Are these crabs? Is that why they're shooting out little crab claws? I think they might be crabs. Slugcat, you were right. The wizard does seem very strong. Let's grab up a key. And then you just, if you just hammered into intelligence, psh. Alchemy stash, multiple potions, random consumable. We've got space for some potions. Got him. Oh, the lollipop. Rainbow potion. Random potion effect. Movement speed by 20% for 5 rooms. Random potion effect. And then we get our int. Oops. Dodging into the attack. It's always a smart thing to do. Let's go! I'm invested in the narrative of this wizard. 25% plus 2. I think we want this for bosses. It just seems like a nice to have. I think my problem so far is that I haven't yet learned the dash distance. So whenever I'm dashing, I'm always concerned that I'm going to dash into another projectile. Alright, let's upgrade this weapon. Yes. And I actually think we want to go for the accessory, not the magic weapon, because our magic weapon already is really good. Alright. What do you got? What do you got? I like, oh, the music's so good. I can just walk out of this. Where's the Kraken? Come back. There you are. Alright. So tiny, so weak, makes me angry. Hey, tiny rogues. It's the name of the game. The dash is pretty generous in this game. I'd agree with you. Yeah, I think the iframes on it are really nice. I'm just always worried about positioning because I don't know. Guess I'm a weirdo that way. I'm a little freak that way. I just pressed the R button on my keyboard because I thought I had to reload my wand. Imagine if in Harry Potter they had to reload wands. Woohoo! The regeneration time is less generous. I don't know if I have any regen, actually. +1 heart, attunement 0-2. What do I have here? +1 heart, attunement 2-2. Alright, well, I guess I can sell that if I ever... Well, no, you can't sell on the shop. Oh, on the dash? I see. Let's see, how long does it take? Oh yeah, that is pretty rough. But I'm not going dex at all, so I mean, 2 dashes are basically all I'm gonna get. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. I was looking at chat. Also, Slugcat, if you like what you see, consider giving the channel a follow. I am very new to all this, but always excited when I get to interact with new friends, and immediately almost ostracize them by being far too confident in a game I've never played before. Ostracize, is that the right word? Push away to ostracize? I don't know. I can't remember. Health potion. My inventory's full. Well, let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't like. We can get rid of this. And we can drink this. And we can also get rid of that. Whoops. But yeah, I am. I'm always doing that. What force of habit causes me to always want to be like, we are? The community. It's a great community. The people who I've been able to meet and the people who have tuned into streams. It's really wonderful, you know. I feel lucky that I'm able to cultivate a community of people who are just kind of happy to be hanging out. We have so many bombs. Let's go to the tavern. Hello. If you want a drink, you'll have to talk to the tavern keep. He's the one in charge of our fine ale. Okay. Hello there. The beer is good, huh? Can't bring it into battle, though. No. Hello. You don't look very healthy. You look very healthy. I don't think I can help you. Enchant your weapon. I don't have enough money. Hello there. My father was a gambling addict. May he rest in peace. He left me to farm in a really bad condition. No, that's okay. I'm not getting anything. Whoa. This game's cool. I like it. I think everyone can expect to see more of it on the channel at some point. Obviously tomorrow we have Dark Souls. And I don't know, usually try and be like cryptic about it, and I'm like, oh, like, you know, what are we gonna do? Maybe I should be cryptic though. Who knows? I got something planned for Friday, but who knows what it'll be? You'll have to come and check it out. Yeah, and because I don't know how time intensive Friday is gonna be, there's a chance I might start streaming earlier than usual, and maybe run later than usual. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Plus 50 to damage over time. That seems pretty good. We have a lot of poison. Yeah, let's do that. Seems like it works well in the build. I'm thinking about things for once. I am the king under the mountain. I am fire. I am death. I thought death was usually a skeleton. You're not death, you're just a red dragon. Boom. Boom. Got him. Easy peasy. Your kind should bow before my greatness. I am done with your insolence. Oop, I'm out of dodge juice. Dodge machine empty. Dodge machine broken? Oh, that was really easy. I wasn't even looking at the health. I guess I'm going kind of sicko. Kind of Uncle Bunkle. Let's see. Obsidian chest. We have no keys. We'll go for the dice. Whoop. 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 Ah, I didn't have any dodge. Dodge machine broke. Inventory full. I am not going back to you. I'm sticking with this poison one because I don't need to aim. And that makes it way easier. Everyone relax for a second. Oh, cool. +1 inherent maximum armor after shattering. Inherent maximum armor. I don't know what it means, but let's give it a whirl. Does armor regenerate after each room or something? Or do you fix armor at the blacksmith? Cool. Magic users. Let's go, that's me. The bricks coming down from the sky is really scary because I think they're gonna hit me, but then I remember they only hit the exclamation point. Oh, I'm ruined. I need a key. No, but you can repair it at the anvil. That's what I thought. The blacksmith can help you out with it. Alright, let's just use this. A blood chest and a key. Well, we don't have keys, so... Oh, it protects from being poisoned and cursed. What does a curse do? Because I know what curse does in Dark Souls. I think it halves your health. Well, might as well locked chest. But I feel like it would be... Curse disables one of your hearts. Okay, so it's a similar mechanic. But that's good, the idea that we can... Let's do that, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That we can avoid that. Where'd the blacksmith go? What do you want to do? 200 souls? Wait. I have 200 souls. What do you want to do? Upgrade 200 souls? Yeah, okay. Oh! So I was spending real currency to upgrade my fake weapon. Gotcha. Well, not real currency as in real life. You know what I mean. I was using the currency that I can use to upgrade my characters outside of battle permanently to upgrade inside this one run. Let's go for the meat shank. It's interesting, though, that you can do that. Yeah, maybe we can get something for Dex. Or not for Dex, for this one. 35, you're killing me. Alright, well... I don't think we want either of these, but I think we would rather check out the accessory. I have your scent. Run. Oh, well, at least he's giving me the opportunity to get away. Woo! Easy peasy. So tiny and small yet so quick, little rogue. The hunt has just begun. Tiny, get it? Because it's tiny rogues. Where'd you go? This guy's tough because he keeps teleporting. Also, the number of dodge, like the number of patterns they put into each of these bosses, ow, is insane. Oh man, I kind of got messed up on that one. What is this? 10% increased damage against bosses. I kind of like having better mana damage, because our mana damage is scaled really hard. Floor 9, we're almost there. You and me, Slugcat life. We're gonna make it. Oh dear. Second run ever. Victory Royale. Drops Liquid Shatter. It's probably a good idea, but wait, what do we... We don't have any rerolls. Alright, well we have 3 health potions. I'm assuming that going into the inventory doesn't pause it. Yeah, I was right. So, if you're gonna use the health potions, it's better to memorize what number they're on. So, let's see, I think we should put the health potions on 1, 2, and 3. That way, if we're in like a boss fight, we can use them. Let's go. Intelligence. Our tiny rogue gotta be like the smartest rogue there ever was. Oh my goodness. Please stop. That was quite horrible. If I had a reroll, I'd use it here, but since I don't. This poison wand is really quite strong, especially with the damage over time modifier that we have. Intelligence, of course. Recharge me a dash if you don't mind. We're getting there. Level up. Wisdom plus 2 mana. Stops mana degeneration. When you attack at full mana, discharge all mana to deal massive area damage. I think we want to keep our mana though, because we have that mana modifier. So I actually think that Wisdom might be our way to go, because Mage Blood is good too. Potion effects are permanent. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it, Slugcat. Let's go Mage Blood. And then, why don't we slurp up these potions then? Well, that just increases our movement speed. I don't know what that does. Let's go crazy. Oh, press C to see. Okay, I will do that after this room. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Alright, Endurance Potion. Defy death 1 more time per room. Permanent. Flame orbitals surround you. 20% movement speed. Pretty awesome. Well, let's maybe try and get more potions then. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys are real tough. These worms. I'm poisoned, I think. Is there a way to undo poison? There's an antidote. Yeah, I don't really have... Let's see. Maybe there's an antidote in the shop. Blowpipe, range. No, it's all just weapons. Alright, I guess we're doing high amount of souls. Let's heal up. And then you go here. I'm king. I'm hungry. I must consume everything. Alright, dude. Good for you. Let's get out of here. Like zoinks. Whoa! Why so mean? You have no respect. Not fun. Yeah, well. Try my best. Alright. Boom. Boom. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Nice. May I have an antidote, please? You take damage on entering a room. I would like it if that didn't happen anymore. Grr. Oh hey, I'm not poisoned anymore. Obviously we're going for intelligence. But taking some potions in the future, if we find any, is an idea that I can really get behind. Like maybe someone in here is selling a potion? Hello. Have you got this feeling someone's watching you? Everything hurts so much more. I feel like I'm close to death. My final day, inching closer every minute. Take this, I've had enough. What'd you give me? Inflicts 1 stack of Death's Mark. +1... damn it. Take it per stack. Wait, why would I want to do that? Isn't that just bad? I'm not doing it. Good day. Would you be interested in a purging stone? No. You appear to lack faith. Yeah, well. Okay, I actually will take 1 purging stone. Enchant weapon? Wait, if I use the potion seller. Potion seller. I need your strongest potions. You can't handle my strongest potions. My potions are too strong for you, traveler. But I'm going into battle. I need your potions. Health potion. Costs 30 to enchant. I might want to hang on to my money then. And I can take a soul heart. Hello. Oh, I want to enchant my weapon. Yeah. No mortal can influence the result of enchanting. I can only guide the arcane mist to flow through your weapon. Okay, so let's see. It's enchanted. Legendary. +4. Beautiful. Whoops. What am I doing? I just used a bomb for no reason because I couldn't get out of the menu. Hey, got a massive deal. Illegal gun parts. I don't have that much money. Alright, alright, alright. It's just so much going on. Thank you. Mage stash. Yes. Alright, 2 of these guys seems like a nightmare, so let's take one of them out. At least they kind of like sync up. Whoa! I was trying my best. What's this? Cleric robe. +2 hearts recovered on revive. That actually seems really good. 40% slower mana degradation rate. I think we gotta take the robes, because we have some revivals now. Take the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Alright, let's repair my equipment. Yeah. Oh. Let's take an infusion effect. We're near the end. We don't need more keys. I'm out of dodge. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do have a revive. I got a revive from a potion. So... what's this? Fuses weapon with fire for 10 runes. Might as well. Last chance to buy, so let's buy. 3 random awards. Rewards. Repairs 1 armor point. Let's take the rewards. And then let's use them. Oh, I thought rewards might be like potions. Put the eye further in the bar so you don't use it in the fight. That's a great idea. Yeah, thank you. I would have probably been mashing to try and get my potion up, and then just eating the red eye orb or whatever it's called. Alright, bombs and keys. What is this? Oh, +1 stamina. I'm gonna use this now, because I don't see myself, yep. Random offhand, or heart container. Isn't this the last fight, so doesn't it not matter? In the end, all mortals bow to death. You are no exception to this rule. You've come very far. Count me impressed. But nonetheless, your time has come. You need to die. Alright, buddy. Whatever you say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wacky attacks. Woohoo! This is a fun fight. Fool! Find your spot, find your spot. It's just like the Hush fight in Isaac. Enough! Die! Whoa! Whoa! Get me out of here. So easily severed. I don't know, it looks like you're the one who's kind of easily severed. Where is it? That attack is kind of easy. Assuming you have the dodge for it. Let's go! Boss defeated. What do we got? A magic quiver. 25% chance to trigger a refire with bow attacks. Alright, not all that, but look at this. Wait, is this... it's not over? You feel exhausted. Press E to continue. Cold winds try to get a hold of you. No. Instant death. Did I lose, or did I like... does that count as like a win? Or is that like an instant loss? Like... wonder if using the eye would clear the effect. That's what I'm thinking. I think that probably was what it was, because the guy that I got the eye from had the same like thing over the head. But alas, I'm gonna unlock these friends, and then I'm going to call it a day for now. Tiny Rogues, a lot of fun. So, oh, Slugcat, thank you. Yeah, it looks like some of my confidence had a little merit to it, but thank you all for coming to the stream. I had a lot of fun today. We played some cool games, and vibing, Monday vibing. And so, yeah. Tomorrow, Drunk Souls, got a little event planned for Friday. Wednesday, maybe play more of this, maybe some Pony Island, we'll see. But, as always, I've been, and yes. And I love you all. Bye-bye.